Sup, party people? Welcome aboard. Would have been here quicker, but my insides wanted to be outsides. Pretty gross, but you know, it is what it is. Hello! Welcome to Worlds Told. My name is Jason, aka Solstice, and this is my channel. We're dedicated to role-playing games, video games, pop culture, storytelling, cool stuff. And today we're going to be hopping in to Star Citizen. It's been a hot minute since I've been able to play, let alone play on stream. My God, it's been a hot minute. My God, my God. All right. I don't know if I have much else to say. Oh, I do have a new cup. Behold, look at that. Look at that. It's Florence Pugh. And we got the Bucky and the Red Guardian. And Captain Walker, US agent. Got a bunch of people on there. Taskmaster. Ghost. It's a good movie. Thunderbolts. I enjoyed it. If you are a Marvel fan, and I don't mean in the way of you aren't a Marvel fan if you don't like it, but in general, I think if you are just a broad Marvel fan, you'll enjoy it. I thought it was pretty fun. It's definitely kind of harkens back more to earlier Avengers movies in terms of vibe, as opposed to, I don't know, there's just been something missing for the last few years. I still watch them. I'm still addicted, but yeah, there was something about it. I don't know. But yeah, no, I enjoyed Thunderbolts. Looking forward to watching Fantastic Four in a couple months. It's going to be fun. Yeah. Oh, yeah, and then I've got Mission Impossible. Dead Reckoning, Part 2. Did they put the Part 2 on there? I don't remember. That's coming up in a couple of weeks. So looking forward to that. But look at this. Look at this right here. We got the game. We've got 411. Although right now it still just shows 4-1. Orbital Assault, but that's a dirty lie. Tomorrow we're going to actually apparently hear about 411 officially, in that there will be an ISC about it inside them Star Citizens. Kind of looking forward to that. But But let's see what we got in there right now. What do we got? What do we got? Let's see. Well, first off, we're gonna put one of my go-tos on here. Who we're gonna put? I think we'll do Cannon Solstice. I like that. Although he's now starting to look a little more blotchy than I remember him. I may have to do a little bit of a rework again at some point, but it's fine for now. It'll do the job. Play the tutorial? No, thank you. Not today. We're going to Stanton. We're going to New Babage. We're going to play the game on the best server location possible. I am genuinely looking forward to... Oh, hold on. Well, to Invictus, yes. Let's see. Crosshair 411, May 2020, 2955. Ah, okay. So this is the official Merc Guild news. Ooh, okay. Recent terrorist attacks in the Stanton system have put security forces on high alert. The Invictus launch week celebration. Good time to see amazing ships and shop for new gear. Hell yeah. Controlling flight lanes to defending civilian vessels in distress. We encourage all guild members plan on working extra hours this month. Uh-oh. OT for us military types. Let's see. Also announced Lucas Baramsko, decorated Navy veteran, been expanding teaching piloting. Oh, okay. It's Gilly. Yeah. That's something I definitely want to try out today. I am down to see how the Gilly adventures go. Oh yeah, hold on. Cool. I just want to make sure my stick is up and running. All right. Look at that. Look at that ketchup. That's important business ketchup. Ketchup. Oh yeah. Let's put on the sound. Go. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. It's a little worried. Yeah, look how pretty it is. Little blistery, little blustery, but you know, that's a standard adventure here. Oh, nope, too late. I realized I should probably equip because I'm just wearing my newbie togs. There we go. So yeah, we got another free fly coming up in about a week, part of the ILW festivities. That should be pretty fun. If anybody's been excited try out Star Citizen, that is an excellent time to do it. Because you don't pay. What? Oh, okay. No, that's the fine terminals. I was like, was that a regen terminal? That'd be super convenient. Right after you wake up, come out of bed, boom, regen terminal. Regen terminal. That'd be perfect. Put this stuff away. We're gonna put on some silliness. Let's see. What do we wanna put on? I don't know why I clicked that. That's silly. Armor. That was probably my greatest mistake. We'll give myself wait a minute. Helmet, executive helmet. Why do I have two of them? That's crazy. I don't know. All right, let's find an undersuit. Let's see. We'll do the Richie Rich suit. Oh, what? What's going on, buddy? There we go. Interesting. I wonder if there's a hiccup, and that's why I had doubles, and I was clicking one that's not valid. That could be. Where are my legs? Need my legs. I already got Venture arms on. Give me some Venture legs. There we go. Now we're ready. Look at our fancy pants fucking schmancy outfit. All right, we're good there. And let's pop a weapon on. Oh yeah, I got doubles of everything. That's probably not normal. I'll put a Ripper on. Oh, I need a backpack. Custom backpack. Paku. Yeah, we'll just pop that guy out. There we go. And then we'll pick guns. Let's see. What do I got here that I'm gonna slap on? Ravager. Lumen. Look at all these just assorted whatever weapons. You know what? We'll just we'll slap this guy on. That sounds fine. There we go. Okay, now we're ready for some adventure. So there's a few things I want to check out. I want to check out some of the new missions. I also want to, of course, check out the expo. See how things are going down. Also, you know what? Let's watch the display info for a bit. I'm kind of curious how we're doing on the frames today. All right.
Now approaching station. Stand clear of
Looks like 75-ish. Cool. What's the server looking like? Oh, okay. About 26-ish for server FPS. You know what? Not too bad. I do like the armor. Hey, thanks, Solar God. Much appreciated. How's your night going? You talking about this person's armor or my fancy pants Goldie armor? That looks pretty boss. I like it. Oh, nice. Look at that sunset. Oh, gold. Love it. Oh, man. Once again, global has forced me to turn off global. My gold armor? Oh, thanks, man. So are you a fellow Star Citizen? Or are you checking it out to possibly try it out? Or if you've been playing, how long you been playing? Oh, she's standing at attention. She's ready to go. Very military, very disciplined. I like it. She's ready to kick some ass. All right, let's go grab a shippy poo and try out some of these missions. Haven't played in a while. Gonna start up after the patch. Nice. Well, I gotta tell you, if you haven't been on since October, at least, it's a whole new ball game. Whole new ball game. I mean, between the fact they've added pyro, we've got server meshing. We're hitting numbers of up to 600 per shard now, which is pretty nice. And they can technically do more, but I like the fact that they're trying to give it some cushion. But yeah, it's been a great experience, and of course next week is ILW, so it's gonna be a fun freaking time. Taking some sticks, looking at the Solars. Solars look pretty good. They look pretty good. I'm a little biased. I have VKBs, and at that price, I believe the sticks are what, about 200 each. If that's the case, VKB gladiators are at about that price range. So just saying. But honestly, I think the Solars are going to be pretty good. So definitely no disrespect meant if you're planning to get them. They look good. They look good. The one complaint I do have though is I don't like the ergonomics on the hand. I just really like the Verpals and the VKBs. I like the kind of curve where they set into your hands and stuff. But honestly, I don't think that's the end be all. Actually, I just realized one thing that would probably lean me towards Thrustmasters right now, though. If you're in the States, yeah, I think VKBs technically aren't shipping for a while because of all the tariff shenanigans. So you're probably going to have better luck getting the Solars, to be honest, now that I think about it. I remember one of my friends who partners with VKB got a note about that fact, that they're like, yeah, sorry. We're not going to be shipping for a little bit. Ah, there you go. There you go. Let's see. Let's bring out the Hornet Mark II. Actually, no, I heard that they refit the Oh, I haven't updated my thing. Okay, that's fine. We'll do the Hornet Mark II. All right, bring that sucker out. Yes. Please and thank you. Oh, I grabbed the Heartseeker. I was like, why did I have to press it twice? That didn't make any sense. That would be why. Hello down there. Hello. Hello. See, I've been playing Star Citizen for 2.5 years now, so definitely not like a complete, you know, back when it started vet, but I've been playing long enough, you know. I know enough. I've played enough. I love it. I love it. Honestly, the closer we get to base building, which is soon TM. It's the famous Nebulous soon, but it is very close in their priorities. So the catch is, so I'm not sure how much you've been following and now that you're kind of looking at hopping back in, but one of the big things this year, well, so one of the big things at CitizenCon this year was the focus on base building, which basically implies is the key word, that base building is going to be a priority this year. But they had a lot of problems with server meshing at the beginning of the new year, and so they actually announced that they're making this year a focus on stability and performance. So a lot of things got kind of put on the back burner, and so because of that, though last we saw base building is a priority, and they said they didn't shift functionality priorities, so it is like very soon on there to be done. They moved a lot of people off of features into performance, so it'll be like one of the next big features, but it's going to be a while because they have less people working on it so they can work on stability. So yeah, that's a long way of saying optimistically October, but realistically it's, you know, once it's ready, TM. But yeah, I'm so excited for base building, man. Glad they have the Carrick, some pilot guns, not huge guns, at least fight back. Got me the Carrick pack. Upgraded the ships, looking to upgrade to an ironclad. I love the ironclad. I am so excited for that thing to come out, man. My big Caterpillar, my shoebox ship, it's going to be a blast. But I got the TAC coming next week, so I'm very excited about that. Hey, Mongoose. They gave more ships upgrades lately with the capacitor upgrades. I saw that. Pretty excited about playing with that stuff. They're really kind of putting some effort into components, and I love it. Matter of fact, Wiggalo now has, in the PTU here, now has components as potential rewards. So I'm kind of excited about that. Don't have to go do CZ, or yeah, CZs, etc. to do that stuff anymore. So I'm very excited about that. Did they officially put out their post about blades? I know they're going to be, they said that they're going to be dropping a Spectrum post about it, but I haven't seen it yet. I know it's supposed to be soon. I would actually say not even this version of blades in as much as it's this type of blade. Uh-oh, come on, man. There we go. Like, why aren't you clicking? Why aren't you clicking? Why ain't you clicking? Yeah, I expect to see multiple types of blades over time, and so it'll all be about, you know, what you decide to put in based on slots. That's my expectation. Definitely not based on, you know, facts or anything I read. Just an expectation that I have. Because that'll be a great way to uniqueify your ships. All right, let's look at what missions we can grab. Me too. I got a feeling they'll all look. Yeah, they'll probably visually be very similar, maybe with slightly different skinning. But yeah, I expect them all to. I mean, it's like kind of the equivalent of like a PCIe card for your computer. Like, sure, some are big, some are small, but they're all basically the same thing because they all fit in the same slot. And I expect that's kind of probably what they're going to do with blades. But yeah, I'm very excited about that. Once they actually have the blades in game, I wanna futz with that. Let me tell you. Yeah, I'm looking forward to tomorrow's ISC. I definitely want to see what shenanigans are going to be going on there. What was I going to do? Oh, contracts. Yeah, let's see. So we got collection contracts, of course. Make gun sandy. Mining. I want to do the ghillie stuff. The priority? Yeah. Scanning a patrol point. Let's see how this goes. I'm only going to follow it. I'm not even going to learn about it.
And have over 10 years of teaching under my belt. We're going to be running you through 3 exercises covering a basic patrol. While not as intense as the real deal naval training, this should give you a pretty good idea of what life is like for new recruits learning the ropes. To start, we're going to have you do some scanning. So head to the designated patrol point when you're ready, and we'll kick things off.
All right, Gilly, will do. I don't think it'll be tomorrow. There's 2 main reasons for that. One is they've still got some more work to do on the build, but number 2, also when they're about ready to deploy, they'll announce it as an RC, and also they'll shift the naming convention for the days. They go from like Waka's Day to actually Wednesday, etc. And they haven't done that switchover yet. But I am expecting it at least in RC format at latest by Friday. But I'd love for it to be out by Friday. They've got to be really close to the RC. This is the first one. This is the first build that they didn't have any missing features. But redacted wasn't on the list, even in the revealed features. So I'm expecting they may have postponed that, or they're not going to do any public testing on it. Reason I think it will is because they warned us that the jankness is happening in the last PTU patch, and they listed live in it. I did see that. What I'm expecting is they're giving people a heads up because of the fact it's going to be soon, but I don't expect it'll be tomorrow. My expectation is probably Friday. At the worst, it'll at least be the RC on Friday, but at the best, it'll be dropped on Friday. Thursday would be the better day to drop it, though. And also, tomorrow is the ISC for it. But to go from non-RC to ship is it's not what I would do. I'll put it that way. Gives them 1 week to get stuff straightened out. That's actually the main reason why I don't think they would have to put it out right now, is because they still have 1 week to finish their testing on it. But we'll see. We'll see. What you're saying isn't that far off from making sense to me, so I could definitely see it. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if it happens tomorrow, but my expectation is it's probably going to be RC tomorrow or Friday. What could happen, what I could see doing is RC tomorrow, and if it goes well, they'll decide to roll it into live, but if not, then they'll do another RC build kind of a thing. What'll really tell us is tomorrow morning if we see the next announcement, if it's an actual date or if it's their wacky naming convention for the date. I forgot what Thursday usually is for them. It's not. Is it Thor's Day? No, I don't think they use Thor's Day. I think it's like Tursdager. They normally like a week of live out to get out the jankiness. Yep, they do. They definitely do. They like to give it a little bit of buffer if possible. I mean, hell, we've had big event drops literally a day before the actual event happened, though. So I mean, it's definitely not out of the realm either way. So I could see it. Wouldn't be terribly surprised. Just doesn't match up with my expectation currently. So how you been, Mongoose? It's been a hot minute. Now that I'm back on the onlines, back streaming again. I've been missing this. Specifically, I've also been missing not moving. As you can see, the boxes behind me. Here, I'll give you the better view while we're flying. You can see all the boxes are still behind me from getting everything hauled over. So yeah, we still haven't really set up the studio, so to speak, but I'm at least on enough. I've got the lights. I got the computers. Able to start streaming again. Yeah, I've kind of missed it. I missed all you guys. Got the sticks. Yep, that's important. I was actually just talking to Solar God over on the YouTube side. You can see in the chat. We were having a little chitty chat about specifically what was it called? The Solars, and I was comparing them to VKBs because like it looks like the Solars will be pretty good. Like they seem pretty sturdy, but I love the form factor of the VKB Gladiators, especially because they're basically at the same price point. Verpals too, but Verpals, you know, crazy expensive. But also, as I had noticed from a couple of partners, VKB isn't currently shipping to the US right now because of all the tariff stuff. So right now, if you want some decent decent sticks, probably going to go with the Solars in that range. If not, jump to the Verpals. No offense, but the Solars, for some reason, they look cheap to me. I know what you mean. From what I've heard, they feel good, but I think it's the fact that they have that kind of like NES. God, what was that thing called? The super controller. Kind of reminds me of the super controller. It's a big flat pad. It doesn't look as ergonomic. It looks very much like a flat stick. But from the reviews I've heard, and the reviews I've read, it sounds like they're pretty good. Have not touched them though, so I could not tell you. I used to have the T16000s. Those, or is it 16,000T? Whichever one it is. Those definitely felt cheap. They work great. They're very sturdy, but they feel cheap. But for 100, was it 150, 200 bucks for the dual sticks? Can't beat that, generally speaking.
That's one hurdle cleared. You'd be surprised how many don't even get this far.
Well, that's not great.
Welcome to your first sortie. First things first, choose a point to scan and use your radar to see what you can find.
Okay.
You made it. That's one hurdle cleared. You'd be surprised how many don't even get this far.
Deja vu.
Okay. Welcome to your first sortie. First things first.
All right, so I got a 7 point something, 18 point something, 9 point something. All right, we'll go to this guy. Let's go see what we can find. Hello? Hello? Are you my friend? Am I killing you? I think I still have to scan. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think I still have to scan it, right? No, I'm gonna missile you. I wanna scan you. Am I scanning? I am scanning it. Oh, or is it this guy? Hold on. This guy. Oh, it's both of them. This right here gives me X-Wing vibes. I used to love the missions where you had to go scan the things to find the bad guys and stuff. That was fun.
You're gonna have to take it out.
Okay.
Let's put on some Go Juice and see what your bird can do.
Go Juice!
Iron your 6, as corrupted satellites have been known to bite back.
Oh, I won that one.
This one's secure. Redirect
24,
to the next
13. What else? Oh, wait a minute. I've already pinged here, buddy. Remaining areas to search. Come on, man. Come on. You know that counted. Oh, or is it just not dead yet? Maybe it's not dead. No, it's dead. Is it dead? Hold on. I'm very confused. I just want to ping you. That's all I want. My special Christmas pinging wish. They're adding radiation. Don't got fire and engineering yet. Yeah, we're gonna have some really uncomfortable planets to hang out on. That's what I'm expecting. I saw you go explodey. I'm gonna assume you're done. That's what I'm gonna assume. So 18. How about you? 25. I think you're the closest. 13. Go to mining base. We'll do that. I am looking forward to it though. I love situational stuff, man. The more situational stuff they can throw at us, oh, the better. Let's go. Let's freaking go. I'm trying to think of what my next, like, what do I want to call it? Micro feature is that I'm really excited about. Like, life support eventually is going to be pretty good. That seems like it's kind of close down the line. Engineering will be fun, but it's also a double-edged sword where, you know, that'll be the end of the true solo as a multiplayer experience, you know? I mean, it doesn't mean it's going to be impossible. You can take a big honky ship and, you know, fly it yourself, but it will definitely be a different experience once engineering comes online. Once we actually start getting parts degradation, oh my lord. But it's going to be fun. Oh my Lanta. How about you? Should I scan you? I think you're scannable.
Contact. Looks like you picked up a basic satellite.
That's right.
That's what a lot of patrolling is about. Checking stuff out and finding everything's perfectly normal.
Okay, what if I actually go...
For this point. Get ready and fly to the next AO.
All right, I will do so. Oh, there's 2 remaining air... Okay, I feel less bad now. Okay. Let's see, 24 and 24. I think that was the one I went to. It'd be great if they got rid of the things once you've done them, you know? That would be swell. I also liked in that same little chunk, I think I put it on the Discord, they also had, what was it called? Redacted event, and there were like a couple of redacted things. Let's see, where are they? Redacted sandbox activity, redacted sandbox location, redacted vehicle, redacted creature. I'm very excited about all those. It just makes me so redacted in my redacted, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, that, by the way, the comment you were making about the notification about what to do on live, I've got to remember to get naked. I got to remember to get naked before the beginning of the new patch, so I don't lose all my cool stuff. Okay, this one's already labeled, so I think that one I've already done. Oh no, hold on, there's another scan right here. All right, cool. I'm gonna scan you so hard, I'm gonna scan you right in the face.
Found a standard satellite. Seems like everything is in order. That's it.
Hey, cool. Okay.
Completed the first exercise.
Fun.
Hopefully you're feeling proud.
I'm feeling pretty proud.
Real promise out there. Why don't you get some rest, and I'll see you when you're ready to move on to the next.
I don't have time for rest. Oh, what did it say? Primary residences. I've earned 5 rewards. Oh, right. Are those the Mercenary Guild tokens? I'll have to check. We'll have to fly back and check that out. All right. Priority. Happy Invictus. All right. What do we got? Oh, what? Okay. Arc Corp. Okay. Accept this contract if you'd like guidance to the fest. Yes, I'll do it for 10 script. Give me my goddamn script. I want my script, man. I need my money. Give me my space bucks. All right. We're going to ArcCorp, folks. We're going to Bevik. Area 18. Ara area 18. Oh, that's right. There's no space. Oh, wow. Look how close I am. I didn't even... for some reason, I thought I was over near Crusader. Didn't realize I was over near ArcCorp. Well, that's convenient. Well, it's been swell hanging out here, folks. But, gotta go say hi to Bevik. Let's go see what the new layout looks like. I saw some snippets of it, some snapshots, and it looked nice. It looked real nice. I'm very excited about this. so Solar God, if you're still watching, what ships you got? What ships do you like? I'm highly curious. There we go. Yeah, here we go. Look at us rolling. Oh, yay. I'm coming in at night too, which is the best time to come into Area 18. It's a lot easier to see the blinky blink. All right. So this must be what it's like flying in Australia. But how do I land if it's above me? Very confused. There we go. Oh yeah, you know what I should probably do? I should probably call in land. Ah! Hi Mercy Johnson, thanks for the follow. How you doing? How is your day going? Interesting. There we go. It's like it better be a delay. Let's see if this works. Supposedly, if I track it. Hey, it works! Look at that! So if you scan them, you get their names now. That's kind of cool. That's cool. I like that. I should probably be an SCN. All right, let's take a looky. It's been just long enough that I'm a little nervous about landing. Like, am I gonna, you know, high-speed ram the sucker? We'll see.
You are leaving a safe zone. Warning, you are leaving a
No, I wasn't quick enough. Oh no, I was. For some reason that looked like it was actually closing from my perspective. That was weird. That was a great optical illusion. There we go. All right, thank you for flying Pew Pew Airlines. All right, let's sure we're. What do you mean? Rude. That's fine. You know what? I got enough guns. We'll do fine. We'll live. We will endure. All right. Don't go anywhere. All right, let's go. William Reichler Memorial Spaceport. There we go. Hello. To the spaceport, Jeeves. I gotta go to the Ed DeBevick Convention Center. 900 something years in the future and they still can't get a screen to not shake. This way, you say, huh? Okay. I'll go this way. Oh, this way, huh? Wait, is that... Hold on, I want to see if... Wait a minute. Hold on. Is it not? Are they not holding DrakeCon over here this time? That's part of ILW week, right? Well, I guess that's redundant. ILW week. Don't they usually do if it's here at ArcCorp? Don't they do a Drake Defense Con here at Riker? I swore they did. Crazy. Invictus launch week. They got some good advertisement this time. They put their money into the ad department. That's for sure. All right. To the Bevic Convention. You're not the Bevic Convention Center. You're going the wrong way. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the TAC. I'm looking forward to hopefully the Ironclad. I'm looking forward to, well, I was looking forward to the Perseus, but based off of the monthly, they are nowhere near close enough for that to ship. But it was a fun little dream. Sounds like the Apollo might be part of it. I'm not looking forward to the Guardian. I'm good. I don't need a variant on that. But you know, that's my taste, not everyone else's. Hello. Keep your hands inside. Don't want to lose them. Ah, yes, we're on an adventure. The attention to detail on stuff is just crazy. I mean, look at all my gear. Like, there's no reason for the gear to be that insanely detailed, and yet here we are. So good. Defending the future. That's me. That's what I do. Ah! Almost like we're gonna ram it. All right. Less defending the future and more getting off this ship.
Now arriving.
Hello, ma'am.
The platform's there.
United in Porpoise. Cave into your craven. By the way, for the next charity stream, I think I'm gonna probably do either a burrito stream or a dog stream. Not sure which of the two, but one of them's gonna happen. I had a great time on the Sando stream where I made every Sando from Twins, so I think doing the weird dogs is gonna be a blast. Okay, let's see the perf on this sucker. Oh, only one convention hall. They at least are honest this time. Oh yeah, and you know how we were talking about in the Discord, the fact that it seems like they've kind of made it so like everything is in the convention hall. I don't know 100% if that's the case, because I did see on the test channel that they're rotating them every 2 hours, but if they're here, it would need to rotate. Now, I'm literally just going off of a couple of pictures I saw during the move, so I wasn't able to look too intensively. So I'm very curious, very excited and curious. Happy Invictus, thank you. Yes, that's such a good map. Look at that. Look at that sexy pixelation. That's probably a bug. Make note, folks. This bug is something we gotta make a comment on. We're gonna take a screenshot. Pixelation of the Invictus launch week thing. They need a higher res there. Oh, they already have the rentals. Look at that, rental kiosk ready to go. Can I rent them now? Starlancer Max, Starfarer Gemini, Fury MX, Fury Freelancer. Boy, that's a subset. What if I want all the other things? What if I want all the things right now? All right, let's look at what impressive Gray Cat vehicle they have out. They have the screen disconnected. Very impressive. I feel like I'm riding it right now. Brum, 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 brum. Brum, brum, brum. this is definitely a gray cat vehicle. You can tell because I'm on the ground. Exactly. You have to go buy the JPEG. Excuse me, thank you. Pardon me, thank you. Hello. Ah, yes, the gray. Oh, dude, that is excellent. Look at that. They've just got a bunch of like under construction shit here. I love it. I love it. Yeah, it does look like it has to be a pretty big vehicle. I mean, that's not a tiny little boy. Ah, yes. The vehicle. Oh, hold on. That's a Volt. That's a Volt gun. You can tell. Look at that. Look at that layout. Hey, that's my Volt gun. Is that the one I've got? No, mine has like the longer stick bit, right? Nah, it must be this one. I thought it had a longer barrel, like not that big chunky thing on the underside. Is that, it can't be the quartz. The quartz has got to be smaller, right? When duty calls. Will you answer? Maybe. Depends on how many credits you're giving me. UEE. Paying my bills. Is that the SMG? My God, that's a huge fucking SMG. I mean, it's still sub a machine gun, so I mean, it works, but shit. Ma'am, you've got a huge SMG. Sir, huge SMG. Ma'am, huge SMG. Distinct in service. I also noticed that they've got some clones working here. Look at that. We got the green clone in the back with the blue clone in the front. That might be a clone also. Yeah. Just proving that they don't necessarily do the regens after someone dies. Sometimes they're just like, let's just do a handful of regens right now. Look, it's an Ursa. Complete with real scenery. God, those guns. Look at those guns. They're crazy. Very colorful. Tumbrel. That's the Tumbrel Cyclone. Yeah, Regen just went nuts. They're like, look, we're having problems. We're just going to keep testing it by constantly pumping people out. We're going upstairs to the Stomp convention. I like this. This has good vibes right here. I like this stairwell here. Misk. So this has got to be the TAC. I mean, look at the size of this thing. Oh, no, don't go away. I want to read you. Crusader Industry. Oh, it's a little ball for everything. I wonder if this is like their universal ship ball because it's got all the ship manufacturers on it. They're just like, this is where ship will be. God damn. Oh, so good. And pixelated. Look how pixelated that is. Man, their floor designer needs a little practice on their resolution. Like, see that? That's textured, but not pixelated. This is pixelated. That is some anti-aliasing shenanigans. I was hoping so up until I read the monthly today. Sounds like they're nowhere near ready to ship right now, but it sounds very likely for, I mean, they did try to say by end of year, but it sounds very likely for IAE. But man, IAE is going to be dense. Going to be dense. So many ships. I mean, I just look forward to when they come out, man. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes they get sneaky, but I mean, timelines versus omission. If they were going to be sneaky, I don't think they would have brought up the Perseus. That would have been sneaky. Hey, if they give me my Perseus, I won't complain though. I would love that. That'd be fine with me. Right? Yeah, little BLD preview. Purchase your JPEG. I'd be down with that. Another hint towards our base building future. Whoa! Hold on. Did I do that? Did I cross it? I just think I got close. Got CCUs on standby for it? Yeah, same here. I mean, all they have to do is announce it. I'm there. I want to get my little CSV builder. I've got my Pioneer for my big boy builder, and then I just need my little baby builder. Oh, this is the most important thing in the entire place. Give me my drinks. What do we got here? Black Mountain Sujin, Flood Energy, Classic Pips, Caribe. Oh man, fruit. Gross. I'm here to buy my. You better have the birria. Oh, they don't. Carnaritas. Okay, I'll buy a Carnaritas. Yeah. Yeah. Look at that thing. Look at that thing. It's delicious. Put it away. Put it away. Why aren't you putting it away? There we go. We're going to put you in my backpack. That is a burrito for later. You got to have a burrito saver, you know? Maybe a Pips.
What would you like?
There we go. Yeah, perfect. No Pioneer. I know they're still on white box for that. Dude, what's going on? Oh, I don't want to talk to you, lady. Stop it. Stop it. Oh, get away from me, lady. Crazy. You're crazy. Oh, down over here. Wait a minute. Has that always been upside down? I don't remember that being upside down. I may not have looked at it though before, but I don't remember that being upside down. Oh, this is so cool. Let's get back up there. Nothing like eating a nice chill lunch right underneath a freaking hammerhead. No Pioneer? No Pioneer. Womp womp. I feel like this is one of the last ships that they did where they actually had relatively clear labeling, because the Pioneer, not the Pioneer, the Polaris, that is the one thing it is missing. It does not have a lot of good labeling about where you're going or what you're doing. Unfortunately, yeah, I mean, it doesn't take that long to kind of memorize it, but I would love some signs. I know that they said they were planning to do them later. They just ran out of time, but I want them now. I want them now. This room can't be healthy. All right, let's get out of here. Oh wait, damn it. They confused me. They confused me by way of pointing me in the wrong direction. Hello. Nice toque. This guy's on his day off. You can tell because his jacket's unzipped. You look displeased. Oh, another toque wearer. Oh, let's see. According to the map, I am in gray space. Got it. I'll check over here. Oh, wait a minute. I don't remember these cool ass art pieces. The Ursa Medivac. When you just gotta get out of there. Ooh, nice texture too. Ooh, look, it's all... They actually have them as pixels. That's crazy. Don't worry, bro. We got you. That's the Redeemer, right? This is one I haven't played with too much, but it's the 2-bay guy. That's the Redeemer, right? Pretty sure that's the Redeemer. Looks Redeemer-y to me. Redeemer-esque. All right, we'll continue defending the future. Hold on. Go look over here now. I'm kind of curious how they split it. Oh no, that's right. I did see the map. Yeah, they're doing multiple manufacturers per day. That's why. Yeah. Basilisk. Ah, okay, we can. So this might actually be a good time. This actually might be the next hidden secret of Fleet Week. Hold on, let's see what they've got. Sedulity, Starburn, Lumacore, sorry. Starburn. What about you, big boy? Durango. Yeah, it's a Durango. Nice. Let's look down at those other ones now I'm thinking about it, because if this is a good way to get possibly, even though it's only like once/twice a year, if you could get components, like A level components, military components here, this would be worth it right now. That's freaking great. None of those are flipping my A grade brain though. Now these don't look like A's if I remember. At least not by names I remember. Still though, that would be hella cool. Man. All right, let's go look over here. Recruitment. Keep in touch with recruits. Ah, yes. My favorite classic ship. The Avenger Titan. So good. If I had to strip myself down to like one basic ship, that would be the one. All right, what do we got in here? Ooh, I know what you're thinking. It's impressive. All those wingy looking things. The Empov! Ah, just kidding. Is this the, hold on. Not the Terrapin. It's the Mantis, right? This is the Mantis? Mantis, haha! I don't usually mess with the Mantis much, so that was me trying to recall. Ooh, I didn't know it was an elevator location. All right, that's cool. Send me up. I want to see the inside of this thing. Oh wow, it's very simple. You just fly around, you take a nap. That's it. Oof, it's got some interference. Listen to that. I sure would hate to be in here for that long. Where's the get off button? Here it is. Bye. That's a loud ship. A lot of whoosing. Ah, yes. C8. Oh, I can't go through there? Boo. Out this way. This reminds me of when I was a kid. I would be the guy going around behind places you're not supposed to go at like events and stuff where they have like paneled walls, and I'm like, I'm gonna go hide behind the paneled walls. They're like, or you could stop doing that. Colossus, that rings a bell. That one's pretty decent, right? I have to look them up. None of them are the ones I'm looking for. EcoFlow. Who wants something called EcoFlow? Not me. I want high power. What the hell is this thing? That's a cooler? Shit, that has got to be a near capital class cooler. What about you? Oh, the Durango again. Yeah. Giant power plant. Power plant's bigger than me. Coffee to go. I'm good. I already got my coffee. What are you? You're the Agni. I don't know the Agni. What about you? Parapet. Okay. Okay. Ice plunge, winter. Come on, man. This would be the most ideal place to put like A grade stuff. Like a once a year event. Military oriented. This should totally be where like if you can't do like CZs or something, you just this is your opportunity. You wait, you buy them direct. Maybe they cost more AUEC because, you know, you're getting them instead of, you know, going out there and earning them kind of a thing. I think that'd be pretty cool. It'd be a nice alternative. There they are. The source of all the controversy, the blade. Look at that blade. Hold on, let's get a little closer there. Look at it. Look at that blade. Look at that flight blade. Oh, it's making my, this is literally my heart rate. I'm so excited. It's just making me. Oh, I want to plug that into my ship. I want to plug it into all my ships. How about this one? That looks like a good blade. Oh God, ow. I hurt my brain. How about you? I just want you. I like the fact that it's actually got like connecting pins on the left side. It's like a just big old RAM chip. Slap that sucker in, call it a day. Hello, sir. Jared Leto looking dude. All right. I think it's time to go do another mission. We did our look. We looked at the Bevik Convention Center. It's time to go adventure. Adventurers don't adventure themselves, you know. Oh, more art. More art. Terrapin? I think that's the Terrapin. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Terrapin. Redeemer. And who are you over here? Oh, okay, it's the same on both sides. I just looked at it from a different angle. Okay. I gotcha. I gotcha. Any other manufacturer. All right, let's get out of here. Let's go take a look at the Idris. Actually, no, let's first see what missions are available. What other priority mission do I have? Oh, mission number 2, neutralizing a hostile threat. I love neutralizing hostile threats. My favorite thing to do.
Welcome back, rookie. For your next patrol, we're going to be encountering some hostiles, and it's going to be up to you to neutralize the threat.
Okay.
Now, the pilots I got flying the bogies are former students of mine, so you can be sure they're going to be putting on a good show for you. And don't worry about hurting them. They're flying special rigs to make the combat scenario seem as real as possible for you.
That's what he's saying to like make me feel better about the fact I'm using live fire ammo on them. The real truth is I'm actually bringing live fire and they're gonna have to spend their regens on this. I sure hope that they get a regen afterwards. It would suck considering the regen crisis going on. All right, we're going. Whoa. What was that one? Did you see that little warning? Well, I hope whatever it was, they got their little data piece. Because I don't even know what that was. All right, well, CIG has it. They'll figure it out. All right, so we've seen all of the ships that we've seen many times before. We got to check out the map. Very colorful. Gray's a color. Yeah, there you go. That's how we deal. That's the crime and punishment of UEE. Like, yeah, they're former students. They're actually prisoners.
Now approaching. City Flight is proud to be the official transportation service provider.
Not gonna lie, that would be hilarious and horrible, but that's part of also what makes it hilarious to me. Come on, you. Oh, you slow down. Bevik.
Now approaching.
Not approaching fast enough. Don't make me go through the wall. I'll do it. Ooh, that was a pretty tight connection there. Oh, and they closed the doors on this side now. Yay, good for them. Good for them. I'm proud of them. That's been a problem for a long ass time. Meanwhile, 175 megameters down that way. bad guys. Well, bad guys. All right, we're gonna go check out the Idris, and then we're gonna go hunt some bad guys. You. Look at you. Bye. Ooh, hunt the Polaris. I want that. That is not what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. 2 mil! 30 MG script, too. I'll help.
Thanks for the assist. Hopefully you're up to speed with the mission specifics, but just in case you skimmed. Frontier fighters stole a fully armed...
Sorry, I don't know how to read, so yeah, tell me everything.
Not sure what they got planned for it, whether it's some future op or just to terrorize Stanton. Bottom line, we can't let them get away with that ship.
Got it.
He's cleared us to take it out, so that's what we're gonna do. This thing's heavy, armed, and dangerous. So I'd recommend bringing friends, breaking out the big ships, or both. Let's go hunting.
All right. Idris is this way. Let's do it. We're gonna go check out the Idris. Then we'll go hunt the Polaris, because that seems like the priority, right? Like in this dystopian future where we have an empire. It's like step 1, do the tourist scenes. Step 2, save the empire. Step 3, profit. Man, it's been a hot minute since I've been over here in ArcCorp. Area 18, you're looking a little snazzy. Open, please. Thank you.
Welcome to joinorg Tower.
Thank you.
Area 18's Premier Centre for Business Development. Please consult any of our associates for help or rental opportunities.
Do. Tower. I think it was the tower, right? I think it was the tower. Probably the tower. All signs point to probably. I feel compelled to buy Cruise Pulse. Ooh, the whooshy sound. I like it. Can't help but notice that this is not very detailed. This has got to turn into something when it comes out. What's your deal? Oh yeah, you can experience the cockpit. Or not the cockpit, the turret pit. You too could sit inside one of the turrets. That's for the kiddies. Look, Mom, I'm a turret gunner. I'm gonna shoot those nasty dissidents. I want to see over the side here. Yeah. If this was real life, there's no way in hell I could do this. I'd probably, like, it'd take me a half hour to get to here, and this is about where my legs would lock. I'd be like, I can't move, I don't understand. I would probably have to turn around and then, like, literally crawl back. I'd be like, oh, God. It's so high. I'd also lose my hat. I'd guaranteed lose my hat. That'd make me so sad. What's up, bud? Who in their right mind would leave their laptop up here? No way. Hold on, can I take it? I want to throw it over the side. If I could, I would throw that over the side so fast. Oh, who in their right mind? Hi. Hello. You have guns? Can I have your gun? Oh, is that a surgical, like, attachment? That doesn't look like, yeah, no, that's like RoboCop except done wrong. RoboCop done wrong. All right, let's say, do you have sideways gun syndrome? Yes, you do. You should get that looked at. All right, I think we're going towards the butt of the ship. Cargo bay. Hell yeah. Look at that. That's so cool. It's so small, but it's cool. I'd like to access this maintenance shaft. Can I do that? No. Oh, no wonder they pulled the plugs out. Cargo only. It says you. You don't know what I can do. You don't know what I'm capable of. Okay. Can I? Oh, people already stole the fuses. That's what I would do. Was this the briefing room? No, this is med bay. Okay, let's see how med bay looks. I've had gunfights in here before. Good times. All right. Oh, nope. I looped my ass around. Yep. I gotcha. Deck B. B is for bitches. Escape pods and turret. Ooh, that's a lot of stuff this way. Oh yeah, escape. And the turret. I've already been here. I don't need to do it again. I'm good. I'm good on turrets. I've lived that turret life before. Sir, how's your leg? Oh, it's only the women's. Only the women's have the weird sideways guns. Sir, you should tend to the wounded. Have guns jammed in their legs. Okay, so there's the med bay. Here's the cargo bay. And oh fuck.
You got like $5.
Can't even tell where. Like, look, I'd have a conversation if I could see ya. But over here now. All right, captain's quarters. That's what I want. I love how gloomy the captain's hallway is. Looks like you're gonna get mugged walking down here. Oh, that locker's not working so well. Oh, okay, that's sit. I thought that was open up. Man, look at all these shower stalls. Nice. It's a shame I'm a ghost. Boy, you can totally tell that that's just a flat image right now. Same there. That's hilarious. All right, what do we got down here? We got A quarters, like lieutenant quarters. Ah, there's the captain. Sir, nice to meet you, sir. Got a little captain's bunk and a captain's can. Honestly, the Jenga-ing of figuring out the layout for these places is probably one of my favorite things. Mess hall, hell yeah. Now we're into Snack Town and another giant bathroom. I remember this is the bunks, right? Yeah, that's kind of a cool idea, putting the bunks right next to the mess hall. They wake up, get dressed, and it's chow time. Ooh, what's in here? Oh, the pilots get their own quarters too. That's cool. Pilot 1. Where did I see pilot? In my head, I know I read it somewhere, but now my brain's just saying it's pilot quarters. Where did I see pilot? United in purpose. Over here? No, I don't know. Maybe I made it up. Maybe I'm just high. I swear I saw pilot's quarters somewhere. I don't know. Oh, wait. Close the door. Nope. I don't know. Oh, there it is. Pilot 1. That's where I saw it. Okay. I saw it briefly and then I'm just like, it's in my brain. There we go. Pilot 2. Okay. I knew I didn't just make that up out of nowhere. I knew I wasn't crazy. I mean, well, more so than normal. Oh. Okay. More stalls. Okay, no hanky panky in there. All right, we're good. that kind of scared me, not gonna lie. There we go. We're back out. Okay. And this is the pilot ready room. Hold on. Now I'm really lost. Okay, we went from captain's quarters. Okay, around the corner, mess hall, ready room. Okay. That's not the ready room. That goes down to the lower floor. That's probably because that's where the ready room is, but still. That's deceptive. Look, it's the stock market. Just kidding. Oh, hold on. What was that? UIMF task name. Ooh, okay. This might actually have some eventual live readouts on there. That's cool. It's not just art for the sake of art. Starboard. Bridge. Handbrake. Bridga. Cargo bay. I like this cargo bay. I'm a sucker for these elevators. Hey. Hey. I pressed the button. Okay, you're not working. Okay, fine. But I do love those. It's one of my favorite things in the Polaris. The cargo elevators, it's just stroke of genius. Right. Oh, briefing room. Elevator. Ah, yes, the elevator. Thanks for keeping that elevator safe, buddy. Yeah, it just takes us to the other side. Okay. Every so often, I feel like I've finally understood where things are and where I'm going, and then it'll turn in a direction I'm not expecting, and it's very confusing. Let's look at the map. Hold on. Where does it think I am? Where do you think I am, buddy? All right. Let's see. All right. So according to facts, I'm right there. And then right here, this was probably the cargo area. Yeah. Okay, and then there's the stairwell. Okay. I want to go back to here. That's where I want to see. I want to see over there. Let's see what we got. Bridge Armory. Yeah, I'll see both of those. Is this the armory? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I remember this. This is where the what is it called? The quartermaster holds all the guns. Look at all the locker space here and the rack space. So nice. And you got some suits. Then you got a little shooting range. Oh, and even more rack space. Crazy, another quartermaster space. I went in there. There we go. Yeah, look at all that. That's crazy, dude. However, how does this guy get in? Did he just leap through like me? Can you open this? Can you press F to open? No? Just have to leap it every day. That's what that guy does. Oh, look, there's the schedule for the day. Good for him. Good for them. All right. Open up. All right. Now I'm in the tubes. Escape pods. Oh, those are some high-end escape pods. Look at that. 8 people each. Hell yeah. Okay, now I'm lost. Briefing room's that way. Mess hall's that way. We're going to the briefing room. We're going to the brief me room. There we go. Ladies, gentlemen, we're here for one reason only. Gotta take down the Constitution of America. We gotta steal the Declaration of the Independence. We've gotta destroy Godzilla. All of those, and we only have until lunch. I admit, that's a nice looking seat. All right, let's go. Turret, boring. Been there. Oh, so the briefing room's all the way in the front. Okay. For some reason, I thought it was off like the side. Ooh, engine room. Hell yeah. I like this. This is to make sure I don't bring any nasty ass particles in with me. Look at this place. Engineering. Have fun. Oh, no one over here? You'd think they'd want like a bunch of people in here. This is the frickin'... Uh-oh. RC status low power. Watch out. You'd think this would be a room that they wanted like heavily guarded. Instead, they just got one person in here. And they don't look like they're paying attention. Let's be honest. Oh, which one's this? This is an important red room. Is this an escape pod room? I mean, because I thought this was the escape pods. Yeah, that's escape pods. Yeah. So what's your deal? Are you just suits? Are you like a micro armory? I don't know. I don't know what your deal is. Yeah, here's the deal. Taking you all down. All right. Wait. No. Son of a bitch. Spun my ass around, didn't I? I did. Okay. Got it. Gotta keep going this way. Engine room.
Anybody out there?
Elevator.
Is it alive out there? I ask myself.
It's important to have a life.
What kind of life might it be? One ponders.
Let's see. Bridge. Oh, bridge. Yes.
Such
That's what I
life cannot be as found here.
Ah, and someone left a little present. I don't know about life, but I did just find a very festive eco.
Excuse me, sir.
He's going to prison. Gonna put you down.
I'm epileptic. You just triggered a seizure. I'm gonna die.
Let's see.
Oh, this is sweet. I hope they're having like. Oh my god, I would die.
That's just the connect.
Watching movies between.
I like that proximity chat's working at least to some degree. All right, let's see. Oh, and then down here, this is the other important place. All right, here we go. Oh man, all this running, my hand's starting to cramp. Oh. Here we go. Let's go take a look around here. Are you taking the chessboard? What? Where are you taking this thing? Hold on.
Which floor you going to, sir?
I'm just taking the chessboard with me wherever. That's crazy. Oh no, I've already been down there. No, I haven't been down there. Hold on. Hold up. There we go. It's been a while. I was like trying to find the freaking maze to get down here.
Wait,
Crazy.
Is this where we were? Oh no, this is even bigger. Yeah.
You're not a black guy. I freaking knew it.
Are you black?
He's appropriate. He's appropriate. Hey,
He
tell
was
me to get it.
busted.
Did I hear a 12-year-old in there too? Man, they're having some conversations in there. How you been, Vlad? I'm taking the shortcut out. No, that's the turret. That's the wrong shortcut. Hold on. I'll find it. There we go. The room of peace. Can I open it? What? Hold on. Where's this going? Ah, the gravity ball. What's up, gravity ball? This right here is where they filmed Event Horizon. So if you're a big fan of Event Horizon, Here's where you go. Facts. Oh, a hand. So crampy. All right, let's check over here. Now, if I could find the sweet, sweet, sweet release button. You're doing no worries, man. Always good to see ya, or at least see your words. Good to hear from you. No turrets. No capes, no turrets. All right. Yeah. Look at this thing. Look at this butte. Yeah. This butte right here. How could this be an Idris P? Look, it's got freaking hangar doors. That means it can't be a Idris P, right? Oh, look at that. All of this could be yours. What? The curtains? No, not the curtains. It is kind of a bummer that this really just kind of reveals like how undeveloped in terms of like the design ArcCorp is, because it's basically city chunk, and then flat, and then distant city chunk.
He's yours now. You must take care of him.
The random conversations on this Idris are just what the hell, man. Yeah, it has to be the civilian Idris. It's weird though that the UEE would bring the civilian Idris, but it has doors, so it can't be the military one. We've learned this. We know this. All right. Cargo bay. Now, the hardest part of all, anytime you get inside an Idris. Where the hell's the exit? Well, I want to just use an escape pod. That's the best way. That's the shortest route. Med bay. Cargo bay. I think I'm close to doing a full lap. Wow! That's the fastest I think I got out of there before. Hot damn. This is pretty cool though, and terrifying. Like I literally have sweaty palms just looking at this. God damn. That is some terror. I mean, hold on, let's go over here and take a look, because it's creepy as hell, man. Look at that. Just, you know, when the dark voices make you do this. Come on, you can do it, man. Fulfill those dark voices. Yes, yes. Yes. Oh, that has gotta hurt. I'm getting scraped. Ah, down the hole we go. Oh, I hit something. See, now I don't see why you're telling me that's a no-fly zone. Legally, I was not flying. I was descending without control. There was no flying involved. So this is how I get to New Babbage super quick. That's the high-speed New Babbage transfer route. Genius. The hell am I gonna fly now? I don't know. Maybe we'll bring the F-8C this time. Oh, good morning. What an adventure. Oh, I think it was all a dream. I went to go see the Idris and I left off a building and I woke up here, so it must have been a dream. Oh, that's a bummer. TTS was working last night. Let's see. Let me test it.
It's Amy, Mario.
It seems to be working. Well, at least the button is. Let me try resetting this little beastie. See what happens. If it doesn't work, then we've now proven it's not a what's it called? A streamer bot thing. It's a twitchy thing. Oh, which is the worst. Because I want Twitch to just work, you know? Twitch should just Twitch. That's what I say. I love the fact every time I reset that thing, it's like, Lumia Stream is here. Well, good for you, Lumia Stream. All right, let's try this out. We'll do... Where are you? There you are.
Woof.
There you go. Now Woof is woofing. Gotta have the important business dog. Doggo. Woof. All right, back downstairs. Yeah, I had to reset Lumia, which means that it's definitely not a streamer bot thing. That is a Twitch problem. Twitch be probleming. All right, back to the lobby. I like the outfit. That's a cool outfit. Is that Superman? No. All right, let's go down here. Got some missions to do. No! Now I'm going to be 5 minutes late to work, and they're going to blame me. They're going to be like, you should have gotten an earlier one before that. I thought you were talking about chicken wings. Put a hot one in his face. I was like, are we going to interview him with pop culture questions? I mean, we can. I don't see why we couldn't. I've had all the hot sauce on that show. Wasn't impressed. I think I've had like 2 of them. My big thing is I like a good spice, but I like it to be flavorful. And what I don't like on spicy, like intentionally spicy hot sauces, as opposed to flavorful hot sauces that just happen to be spicy, is when it's just all spice and no flavor. But I love a good, super hot, tasty sauce. If you've ever been to the Seattle area during the 90s or 2000s, there was a place around here called Dixie's, and they had this this hot sauce that you could put on things called the Man, and it was really fucking hot, but it was artificially so. It was basically it had like chemically derived pepper agents and all that kind of stuff in there. Like, it wasn't a hot sauce made, you know, cultivated and made for like taste. It was specifically just to be insanely hot. So everyone had it once just to go, yeah, I'm tough. But then after that, they're like, well, it doesn't taste good. It's just hot. Used to live up there around 2003. Nice. Did you go to Dixie's? Do you remember that place? As far as I know, it's not there anymore. A couple of times I've been wanting to go there, and I haven't found anything about it existing anymore. It was over near the 405, 520 over. Lived in the bars. Ah, gotcha. That's fair. Went there, don't remember. Yeah, it was a go-to for a lot of the like lunchtime crowd for the East Side. So like a lot of tech nerds would go there. But the dude was the real deal. Like, he was this I think when I used to go there, he was like 60 or 70, you know, from Louisiana. you know, really built up a name because he's got really freaking good barbecue. But by the time I started going there, he wasn't really like the main one cooking anymore. I think it was his family that kind of took over, and he would just kind of hang out, and he would basically just wander around with his little stick saying, "You want to meet the man?" That was the name of the sauce. It's like, "You want to meet the man?" And then they also had bumper stickers. "I met the man." Oh, you lived in Bremerton. Okay. That's a place. That's a place. Nah, I don't want a Bremerton shame. As MXPX said, Bremerton is a very nice place to reside. I actually visited the last major time I was there. I think it was over Labor Day weekend. I think they have, what was it, like is it a Blackberry Festival or something like that? That was really freaking good. They had like all sorts of shit with blackberries and stuff. They had a good blackberry cider and a blackberry mead and blackberry muffins and all that stuff. Went where the Navy. Ah, okay. That makes sense. Yeah, Bremerton is a huge Navy spot. Which kind of sucks since, you know, I don't live near Bremerton. I'm over on the east side, east of Seattle. But I'm still close enough that, you know, if we get into some major war, well, I may not die immediately, but I might be growing stuff out of my neck if they decide to send nukes, because that is a tactical location.
Welcome to the ASOC vehicle retrieval system.
Yeah, I won't. I may not be the what was it? The initial ring on a nuke, but I'd be on like pretty close to the next ring, so I'm not going to last that much longer. Especially, one of my favorite things I used to do is they have those sites where you can put the circles for the types of nukes, and I put Tsar Bomba on there, and man, yeah, at least it would be a blissfully quick end. Oh my goodness. Let's see, what do I want? What do you mean destroyed? It wasn't destroyed. I just left it. It should have been put away. It should have been stowed. Crazy. You're crazy. All right, let's pull out an F8C. Just an F8C. I'm not picky. Stored. Not anymore. Whip it out. Let's go look at these guild script. Hey, cool. It also left me my burrito and my can of drinks. That's nice. Okay, I want to see my script. Let me see my script. About to spit some facts, then my OPSEC memory kicked in. Yeah, that's right. I don't know what you're talking about. Is this it? No, is this it? Zeus coin, Death Mask 54 coin. Some of these I don't. Oh, that one. Yeah, that's probably from the CitizenCon digital thingy. What about this guy? How did I get that guy? How did I get that guy? Probably from buying a Zeus. I don't know. Some of these I'm not, man. I don't know some of these. This is what gets me. I don't know how I ended up with a Retaliator torpedo front, but you know, I got one. Sometimes you just need a torpedo front. Reason called it banger base. Yeah, honestly, when it comes to the whole you know, circle of destruction thing, hey, look at that. We got 15 MG script. Not script. I would prefer to be on the inner circle. I'd rather if I can't be outside of all the circles, I want to be in the middle of the first one. Just get it over with super quick. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. All right, folks, we're gonna go do some missions again. It's mission time. Ready for 411? Heck yeah! Honestly, I'm just ready for ILW, but yeah, 411 also. We're testing out some of the missions. We just finished dorking around at ILW, checking out the Idris, jumping off of buildings. Now we're gonna get back into murdering whatever Gilly wants us to. I didn't play any of the PTU on purpose this patch. This is literally the first time I've hopped onto the PTU. Now, admittedly, I would have been doing it, but you may notice that immediately behind me, like right there, notice the U-Haul boxes. I just finished moving into my new place. So yesterday was literally my very first stream after moving. So I missed out on a lot of the stuff. Otherwise, I would have, because I'm just a sucker for it. And, you know, content. As all of us people on streaming stuff do, it's the content. But, boxes all over the background, but the streaming gear, that's right. I got priorities. The dog gets food. The computer is set up. Eventually, I'll figure out boxes. Until then, you know, it's a wonderfully, abstract aesthetic. That's what I'll say. After I joined the army and started sleeping inside my already surrounded by 3+ tons of high explosives, took great joy in knowing if we get hit, I'll never know. Right? That's actually eerily like my exact attitude on stuff like that, where it's like, look, if I can't do anything about it, I just want to be in the middle of it. If the most I can get out is what's going, and then I don't have to deal with it anymore, it sounds like a great plan if I'm going to be in the middle of that type of stuff. How you doing today, True Hog? How's the day treating you? Well, I hope. Look at this chonker. Also, look at this guy in here. This golden boy. I wish I could just tap it. There's nothing in between. It's just tippy tip tap. There we go. Oh, there we go. Yeah, look at that. That's actually kind of a nice shot. I'd be okay with that one. Hold on, we got to get rid of display info there. There, look at that. Minus the, you know, big shadow across the face, but that just makes it more dramatic, right? Right? Lots of rain. Hoping patch rumors are truish for Friday. We have a good weekend heading into Mother's Day. That's true. That's forgot. It's Mother's Day this weekend. For you guys that have mutters, give them some love. I had a hell of a time setting up my rudder pedals today without a joystick. SC doesn't MC doesn't like it, doesn't have a joystick profile to implement. Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard once you get it set, it seems to be pretty good. But yeah, setting it up initially, I've heard is a pain in the butt. I have heard that. So let's see. The current run is Mongoose is thinking tomorrow for 411. Sounds like True, you're leaning on Friday. I am leaning on Friday release optimistically, possibly a Monday release. And the reason I'm thinking not tomorrow is because they didn't use the traditional cadence of naming Wednesday. Wednesday is Waka's Day. They usually turn that for the the RC. And since we haven't gotten the RC yet, but I do think it's coming out in the next day or two, the RC. So that's we've got our board up now. We've got our guesses. I think whichever one it is, man, I'm just so stoked. I'm ready to start playing. Matter of fact, after I'm done with stream, I have to hop over to live, strip my dude naked, because apparently they did put in a note in today's PTU patch that you will probably lose everything that's on you when we go to live. They have a patch for it afterwards, but it will not be part of the live rollout apparently. So I want to make sure I've got my stuff. They're like, strip naked. Business-wise, it makes sense. Give it a week for all the old players to download the update and play for a hot fix, then let Fleet Week. And yeah, that's also kind of what Mongoose and I were kind of talking about too. They usually like to give it a little bit of room, so you have some room to hammer out any kinks, because we've got enough stuff in this patch, especially like eventy type stuff, that there could be scaling problems. And so like going in blind, not seeing release level scaling, I could see problems. And I know I'm not the only one. I know a bunch of us could see problems there. So yeah, I'm hoping that they'll give it a little time to kind of cook on live, see whatever scaling issues they have, and try to optimize for that. But yeah, I'm shooting for Monday, so I think we've got the next 3 business days covered on this channel, on this stream specifically. We've got Mongoose for Thursday, True Hog for Friday, and me for Monday. I don't think it'd be after that. The only thing I would say against Friday is Friday patches are not great, because if it breaks, especially on a Mama's Day weekend, you're gonna make Mama mad if you have to come in on Sunday. But it may be a case of you got to do what you got to do. Got to do what you got to do. I do love the fact that they're spending so much time cooking the patch, though. That I'm a big fan of. More time they get to cook and refine and bug fix, the less chance of, ridiculousness happening. So I'm a big fan. Big fan. More of that. The funny thing is, depending on if I get in, I may not be, if they do put it out Thursday or Friday, I may not be playing it on Sunday, because maybe not even on Friday. Dune Awakening is doing another beta round this weekend. And if I get in, I'll be playing that. But I'll be back, of course, next week for ILW. Fly ships. I got to try out my TAC, man. Got to see what other things are going to make me purchase. Hopefully we'll get a little preview of that in tomorrow's ILW preview for ISC. I have loved the Star Lancer. I love doing cargo, but I've loved the Star Lancer as a universal ship because I can do a decent amount of cargo. It's okay on guns. It is a little slower, especially after like the first handful of tweaks that they did to it. It was actually pretty competitive when it first dropped, but it pretty quickly, they slowed it down, etc. But I think the TAC might be that right balance for me. That might be my go-to chillin' ship, and I'm kind of hoping so. I'm looking forward to it because I love the Star Lancer. If they can just make the Star Lancer a little bit more multi-purpose, which is kind of what the TAC feels like it's for, perfection for me. Wow, cinema, absolute cinema. Okay, I like the humming rumble that you get now in the F8C. Oh, wait, was I able to actually start? Nah, I didn't think so. I was like, that would be crazy. Why would it let me do that? I'm gonna be lazy. I'm just gonna jump around it. There we go. Come on. Come on. What do you mean I've been relocated? I'm like trying to stop my... Why isn't it letting me stop? I can't stop. There we go. Hold on one second. I think one thing I've noticed about VJoy is the first time I use it, I have to kind of re-trigger it. It's not sensitive enough. Hopefully that'll fix that. Mining base. Putting the Star Max out to the pasture with the new TAC. That's fair. I'll still keep it just because I do love cargo. So having a big chunky cargo boy without it being a C2, I like that. Of course, then again, once I get my ironclad, that's the end of that sentence. I'll be a happy boy. I just want my ironclad. Give me my ironclad, damn it. Hell yeah, Vlad. Star Lancer Max. I have the TAC and the ironclad, and I've got a CCU for the Paladin. Because because it'll depend on my mood whether I end up picking it up or not. I could see me picking it up though, for sure. Assault doesn't really look like my cup of tea, but honestly, that's literally just that's my deal. That's my issue. That's a me thing, you know? Max will be replaced by the Ironclad overall. Yeah, the C2 for me is going to be replaced by the Ironclad for the most part. The C2 used to be my go-to, but it's just now that we've physicalized cargo, it's just, it feels too awkward to me, you know, to get into.
Now that you're here, we can get the party started.
That's right, it's party time.
Not sure how much combat experience you have, but the main advice I like to give is to try to focus on moving while aiming. It's easy to get too focused on one at the expense of the other. Remember, you're a spaceship, not a glorified turret. You ready?
Says you.
Weapons free.
Damn straight. Weapons aren't expensive, they're free. Oh, there we go. I'm like, come on, man. I was wondering if that was a new UI. All right, come here, you. Wait, is that a frickin'... Is that a vulture? It looks like a vulture. It is a vulture. Hey there. Oh yeah, you're very dangerous. You scared me. Pew, pew, pew. Ooh, I like the paint. Can I have your paint when I kill you? I want your paint. Oh, it's just a regular yellow one. Never mind. I think it was just the light. The light gave it kind of a cool ashy bluish color. Excuse me. You didn't need that, did you? I want to shoot the other one. Hold on, hold on. I'm gonna pop your other arm. Yeah, good luck flying. That's always awkward. I've been in this guy's hellscape. You ever flown a freaking vulture when you lose one arm? You're done. Whee! Look at him go! Does make him a little harder to hit because he's so erratic now. Like, I just want to... There we go. That's what I wanted. How you doing? Look at him go! Look at him go! Come and get me! Come and get me! Look at him go! Oh, that's so mean. Look at him trying to stabilize. That is not working out for him. He has got to have blacked out by now. Here, let's see if I can... Nope. Look at him. Like a little tornado. Oh, I'm not worried about that guy. Ooh, look how fast he's going. Okay. I'll blow you up now. This is a mercy thing. Oh, hey. Did you see that? He tried to shuriken me.
All right. That's it for this exercise. You did good, bro.
That was it?
Yes.
Oh my god, that was fun though.
Either way, you're making good progress.
It was a Beyblade. It was totally a Beyblade.
Don't pick up the train as quick as you are. We got one more exercise. Grab some rack time, and I'll see you when you're ready for the last lesson.
That was fun. Oh my god. I need to fight more freaking vultures, that's for sure. Will be interesting in flight blades. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing that in action, man. All right. We were talking about that briefly before, like having beyond the eventual crafting tiers, you know, the 1 through 5 for ships, having a way to kind of uniquely modify a ship to focus on what you want to deal with. I like that. Big fan of personalizing your ships. And so I'm hoping that's kind of what they're going to be doing with blades. Like what I'm envisioning, who knows if it'll be the case, but what I'm envisioning is like you have the opportunity to select a, you have like a certain number of blade slots, and then you can select what type of blade. So eventually you'd have like, here's the AI blade, here's the flight blade, maybe here's the combat blade or whatever. And whatever combo you want to put in there, that's up to you. Like I would love that so much. I think there'll be nice enhancements, but not a fix for soloing. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I don't know if I fully agree with what you're saying about not truly soloable, but the way I'm thinking about it is it's almost a semantical thing, because I think technically you'll be able to, you know, like AI your ass to a soloable ship, but the reason that I think it's going to be semantical is you're still not going to be anywhere close to the same capability as a truly soloable ship. It's like effectively jury rigged, right? You're basically letting computers deal with the calculations, the power control, the throttling, you know, all that stuff. So like you can have someone that's maybe your pilot. I don't know if I'd want to do that, but someone that's also your gunner. But you're not going to be able to, you know, you still have to do the maintenance, you have to do the wear, you have to do the engineering. Maybe you could have an engineering blade, but that could wear out too. Like all that stuff is, you're still going to be running around your ship. It's just that something else will be shooting while you're running around your ship. Yeah, they did say that. Yeah, I don't think that they will be doing flying. It just, number one, like that's kind of the premise of a game like this, is like it's a space combat game. If you aren't flying it, what are you really doing, you know? If you want to be a turret gunner, go join someone's crew, you know? That'd be hilarious though. Imagine a world where, let's say you bought an Idris and you bought like a handful of turret blades and a rhetorical flight blade. And so it's flying around for you. It's doing most of the turrets for you. And you just want to sit in that one turret. Like that just seems ridiculous to me. It's like at that point, just go join someone's Idris crew. It's also way cheaper. Let's see. Contracts. There we go. Priority. All right. Ship in distress. Let's do it. Yeah, exactly. So what I would imagine if you could do that is it would very much be in the same vein as like watching an RTS where you can have two AI controls and you just sit back and you're like, well, I'll watch the experience happen.
Since you handled yourself so well in the last lesson, I told him not to hold back on you this time.
Yeah, Gilly loves me. He's like, you're an amazing flyy guy. And I'm like, thank you. I'm like, you're welcome. I'm impressed by your flying. And I'm like, thanks. I like to fly. My point, no one should solo a Polaris, blades or not. I agree. I do agree with that. Like it's ridiculous. I think even at max capability, like if you are going to do it, you're going to not be effective. And gameplay wise, it does seem kind of counter. Hold on. Whoa. Nope. I knew I should have swapped earlier. I was like, wait, I'm coming in real hot. And God, that is a very dark area that I can't see anything. But yeah, I do agree. I don't think anything. Trying to think of where my wall would be. Hammerhead and higher. I don't feel like it should be soloable. It just doesn't seem right in my opinion. Like it doesn't seem like a real good gameplay choice in terms of game design to allow people to solo that level of ship. Like just doesn't work to me. But I mean, for all I know, maybe they eventually will, but I hope not, and I don't think they will. Gives me PTSD when coming over 1,000 meters per second into dark checkmate. I've hit that sucker so many times. Yeah. I can understand that, man. Come around that dark cloud. I had to constantly ping basically when that happens. I'm just like ping, ping, ping. this is the problem with A, not having flown in a while, and then B, chatting, you know, as I do, because my brain I've noticed my brain really does start shutting off the moment I start having a conversation. I'll start talking and it's like, oh right, I should focus on not dying. Pro tip. I fly like Sonny Bono goes down a snowy slope on skis. Woof. That is an accurate yet dated reference. Yeah, I am hoping though, once as the org grows, that we'll be able to get a nice crew together for the Polaris, for the Kraken. I guess technically for the Pioneer. The Pioneer is kind of an interesting experience because it is definitely of the scale. It should be a multi-crew ship, but it feels like it's just a really big one-person thing. I don't know if that makes any sense, and I don't think it technically will be like a single-person vehicle or, you know, ship item, but it just kind of feels like that to me. I think it's because I played so many RTSs. It just feels like a giant like prefab maker, you know. It's like just buying a huge 3D printer. Why do you need multiple people for a huge 3D printer? Overall, the 4s and patches have been so much better than the overall 3s, and as it should be. Large steps forward. I would agree with that. I would thoroughly agree with that. Like, yes, 4.0 and 4.01, and I'm trying to remember. I think 4.02, if I remember correctly. They were rough. They were rough 100%. I mean, they introduced on the same scale as frickin' persistence, they introduced major tech. But since they kind of flattened it out, since they've, you know, gotten down to the base perf level, it has been pretty darn stable. I would not say it's a shippable game at this point, of course, but like, especially compared to like a lot of the 3 dot ones, it's been very stable. And the fact that now we've literally got 6 times as many people able to play in a single blade, god damn it, but now we've been talking about blade so long, single shard, is freaking awesome. I mean, that is amazing. Matter of fact, I don't know if you guys saw, I was watching Foxy Loxy's video on it, but they did the stress test this weekend on Sunday. They tried to get as many people into the single ArcCorp instance as possible. I believe they had 700 people in the Idris, which is insane. But I mean, it was slideshow speed. It was really slow in terms of frames, but the fact they could do it and it didn't heavily crash, that's pretty amazing. That definitely is rooting well for increasing those numbers over time. For the love of God, I don't want to flip the table. This right here has been my biggest win. I can consistently expect an elevator to show up when I click it now. Like, that's the bar we were at, right? Like, that was the thing a lot of people were really feeling in terms of the roughness. It's like, God, I can't even, you know, get to my hangar or, you know, fly wherever. It's like, oh, no problem. We got you. We got you. Hi, guys. Jinxing with Star Citizen walked away years ago.
Remember, your belongings belong to you. Hi.
Hi.
Welcome to New Baggage.
Thank you. Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, the ship spawns were great, man. That was the whole thing. So when I first started playing, it was 3.17. It was about 3 months before 3.18, which of course was the persistence layer edition. And one of the things that, you know, it was back when, you know, you just assumed, oh, 30K. Okay, that's normal. We'll just have to relog in. And it was also before, you know, you finished a mission, you did, you know, a couple of missions or whatever, and then you would log out. And when you log back in, nothing had changed, right? Because we had no persistence yet. I remember 3.8. Well, I don't remember 3.18. I got hit with the entitlement bug where I couldn't log in because I had no ships. But 3.19, I was able to hop back in, and I remember it just being amazing to me that we could actually save stuff. And 4.0 kind of has that same feeling to me, where when I freaking log in now, I'm like, dude, oh my God, I have so many options for what I can do. It's persistent, stuff consistently works. There's still, of course, server errors. You know, we'll have our equivalent of crashes. We'll run into bizarre bugs that are usually state related, but it's still, yeah, an absolute blast, man. Let's grab the other guy. We'll grab this lightning. Started in 3.14, but 3.18 maybe want for quit for a year. Oh yeah, 3.18 was just the worst. But the funny thing was, so let's see, this guy. When I first started playing in 3.17, what really helped was I started streaming it, because I'm just a variety streamer, so I'll play whatever. And I started noticing a lot of people coming on and, you know, wanting to help me out, because that is one thing about Star Citizen players. They want more Star Citizen players. So, you know, they're willing to help, you know, answer all the questions, because this game can be really freaking complex without a lot of context. And I even had a few streamers like raid to me and then like support me. Like I got into, I think I probably could attribute sticking around with Star Citizen to Expat Brat, who raided into me a couple of times. And that really just kind of boosted my excitement about the game. But what was it, February, I think it was when 3.18 dropped, and I started playing at the end of December, so I only really got 2 months in. And then when 3.18 came out and I couldn't log in, and I had the entitlement bug, which also implies I had already spent some money, because I had enough ships to actually generate the entitlement bug at that point. I was like, wait, what did I sign up for? Because I didn't have a background of, you know, and this is relative to Star Citizen, of course, but I didn't have a background of consistency before. For all I knew, this was literally just a, you know, fly by night sort of a thing, where it was like, oh yeah, it worked for 2 months, but now you can't do anything. Womp womp. Too bad. That sucks. And so I, you know, tried contacting support, and they're like, yeah, I'm sorry, there's nothing we can do at this point, because they had just gotten rid of the character reset. And they didn't have character repair up at this point, because they just turned on persistence. And so it basically seemed like they were just saying, you know, oh, well, too bad. And I was like, did I just spend a bunch of money on a game that I'm never going to get to play again, or I'm not going to be able to play for a year? Like, what the hell? But then, you know, like a month later, they got to 3.19, and it was working consistently pretty much since then. But, oh man, the worst time in terms of my play experience for that to have happened, because it really just felt like, yeah, it worked for a moment, and then it'll never work again, and there's nothing you can do about it. And I was like, oh, but then it started working again. But it was a terror for me. I was really questioning some of my financial decisions in life. It's like, there are two things I've learned in my life: don't invest in Enron, and don't buy spaceships. Of course, now I've spent way too much on spaceships. I don't learn. I think I got just over 4K stuck in my account. Oh, I don't want to talk about how much I put in my account. Let's just say I just got my executive F8C during I think it was what was that, the Heartseeker thing, the Valentine's Day event. Nah, but I get a lot of good mileage out of this game. It's a lot of fun. Let's see, where am I going? Now, that's what happens when you're middle-aged and single and have more disposable income than common sense. But nah, it's been pretty fun. And honestly, that's why I want to get, you know, more people into the org, because I got these ships, see? I want people to be in them, see? So we can go fly around together, see? I'm actually trying to downsize my fleet, get it more geared up. Not enough time to upgrade all the ships and play with them, so I have about 980 store credit. That makes sense. About to get married and adopt the kiddo, so I'll never have money again. Yeah, but that's a good thing to be, man. That's awesome. Congrats on that. That is the dream for me, let me tell you. One day, find a special person. Ideally, since I'm 47, ideally prepackaged with kid. Maybe they both like to play Star Citizen or other video games. Oh, I already had the dream of debt. I literally just finished that dream. Most of my life. So from the first job I had when I was 18, my rent was more than I made. And it was the cheapest place I could find because I was 18 and didn't have any concept of like my personal value. And so because of that, I instantly fell into debt. And by the time I had enough money that I had more money than debt, more money than coming in than going out. I had the debt on top of it. And so it literally took me, I think, about 20 years to get out from that. But now I am, thankfully. I don't want to go back in. That's one thing I don't want. Thank you for the follow, Solar God. Are you the Solar God from the YouTube side as well? I have an ex-wife you can have. Nice. But what's the game plan? She play any cool games? She roleplay? 'Tis I. Well, welcome, Solar God, again. Yeah, your friends. I see the correct response for any of the, does she play any games? It's like, yeah, with your heart. Nah, but I think I've got pretty much the going back to the actual talking about fleets and ships and stuff. I think I've got pretty close to what I want. Now instead of like chasing like a bunch of different ships, I'm at the point where what I want are like a few of the new ships here and there, where it's like every time they're announced, like maybe 3 of them, it's like, oh, this one might be kind of cool to me. There are certain ships that I'm obsessed over, and then there's certain ships that I'm just like, it's not my cup of tea. Capote. But yeah, no, this is a pretty fun game. Hey, speaking of which, fun game. Folks on either side of this little internet stream, if you have not played this game, next week during Invictus, there will be a free fly. That means you could sign up, you could start flying some ships, checking them out, enjoying the game, seeing how awesome and frustrating it is, because it is in development and there will be bugs. And if you like it, they've got, discounts for, getting a game package, etc. But one thing I am looking for out there, and this is especially useful for people that are playing the game, that have friends that you've wanted to play the game, but they're like, I can't afford to buy the game. I am planning to do a flight school. And what that entails is during the Invictus period, during the free fly period, I'm looking for someone that hasn't played the game before. And over the span of 2 streams, we will play through some scenarios, basically show them how to play the game. We'll do some missions, we'll do some, basic flying, etc. And at the end of it, they will be gifted a game package. So they'll be able to join you on your adventures. And if you haven't played before, you could join your own adventures. You can even join me on my adventures. Joining in adventures is the theme here. If this is something that interests you and you have not played before, or you have a friend that you would like to have try it out that's shown interest, feel free to join the Discord. !Discord and chat on either stream. And just let me know there. And we'll be trying to get that set up in the next week. 2 streams, roughly about 3 hours each. At the end, bing, bang, boom. Bing, bang, boom. If you need an extra body, okay, will do, man, will do. Yeah, at first I got to find out if I'm gonna get a rhetorical person for this. What was it? Well, so the last free fly I was in the middle of moving because I did it just a little bit ago, and then the one before it I wasn't. I think, God, when was that one? I was like roughly around CitizenCon. Wasn't able to find anyone at that point, but one before that, great time doing this. And it's a blast. Oh, I also forgot to mention, for people that are in the know, these are LTI game packages too. So bing, bang, boom. All right. Now, let's see if I can defeat my arch nemesis, the asteroids. Hey, come on. Why aren't you giving me a target? Rude. Okay, I guess I'll have to do it by... Oh, wait. Oh, no, that one's not going to where I want it to go. I want to go here. Route. There we go. Guess the point where you have too many ships, kind of like that old saying, be best at 1 or 2 things instead of being average at 5 or 6. Man, being average at 5 or 6 is my greatest skill. We meet again, my old enemy, mediocrity. Okay, I'm gonna learn from my mistake. There we go. And we're gonna go for the gap. There we go. I'm also not 60 some odd away. That's what really kind of set me all floopy, because I was not expecting to be 60 some odd kilometers when I did my last jump, and it wouldn't let me do a jump to 30 like normal. It was weird. I didn't like it. Oh, also, hold on. I'm missing 3 output points. What the heck? Let's see. We're gonna put 2 into here. 1 there. Oh, is this the one? I've had this happen before. There we go. That'll work. That'll work. Yeah, I realized that afterwards. I'm like, oh, yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to really do much with my canones. Don't I have some lasers? Yeah, it's like I thought I had some lasers. Wait a minute. That doesn't look right. That does not look right at all. Okay. Yeah, that looks right. Yeah. I'm bewildered. It's fine. It's fine. I gotta go protect. Guys. Chihuahua squad. Let's go.
You've got to keep them off us so we can work.
All right, I will. Okay. Oh, that's adorable. Okay, let's go kill that guy.
Wow, 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 yippee, oh, yippee, yay.
You hear this? Help me!
Bless Indy. I love you. Such a good boy. Come on, Zippy.
Shields hit.
Oh, I noticed.
Taking heavy fire.
Your face is taking heavy fire. Come here. I'm gonna wipe you clean. Alright, let's go. Look at that little muppet. Time to blow up. Explosions! Ah! Alright. On my way. What? Aw, I didn't know there were... I didn't realize there was another one there. Sag.
But on the bright side, even in defeat, there's lessons to be learned, right?
Yeah, I guess. Also, that's pretty suspicious. He claimed that those people were using training simulators. That agony at the end did not sound like it was a training simulator. I think he lied to me. Sorry about not protecting you. My bad.
Target destroyed.
I'll save you next time. Yeah, someone left a mouse inside it. Alright, just out of principle. There. Okay, I feel better. God damn, I can't believe it. Can't believe I failed. I mean, I can believe I failed. I've failed lots of things in my life, but man, I was so sure I could get that one easy peasy. I mean, then again, we already experienced the wonders of the asteroid blowing me up, so.
This is gonna be a fun one. I arranged for you to train against a ship in distress. It'll be up to you to defend it while dealing with hostile threats.
All right, so we're just gonna have to zoom on in.
I told him not to hold back on you this time, so be ready. I'll calm you again once you arrive at the training site.
Okay, so we're gonna high speed in there. Then we're gonna go missile boy. I got a good feeling this time. Oh, it's releasing 1.0 finally? Well, I'll be damned.
Mayday, mayday! Outlaws are attacking my ship!
Alright, my A-Day. God damn it, I can't tell which... Hey! Hey! There we go. I didn't have that one set to 2. Oof, you little buggy. All right, next. Yeah, come and get it.
Target destroyed.
Okay. Come here, you. Get over here. Are you? Wait, no, no.
I'm heading out.
I got a t-shirt. I got a t-shirt, guys.
Flying colors, rookie. Hopefully now that you got a taste for it, you will
Hell yeah.
keep upping your skills.
Keep upping your skills.
Becoming a full Navy pilot in a year or so.
I am a full Navy pilot. I'm literally ready for the military. I mean, never mind my giant gut and being 47. I'm ready. Let's do it.
Be safe out there. This is flight
End of the year was announced last month. Dang. Well, that's cool. That's been a long one too, right? Like in terms of it being under construction. I mean, not as bad as, or not as long as Star Citizen, but it's been for a while, right? What have you noticed so far in 411 that sticks out? Well, this is literally the first time I've had an opportunity to hop into it, so my experiences are a little limited. Out of the stuff I've played with so far, I'm a sucker for space missions, so the fact that they added the training missions is great. Very happy about that. I'm looking forward to playing with the script. I'm a big fan of multiple currency types. I know that's not necessarily a you know, something everybody's into, and I can totally understand and respect that, but I like the fact that I have different things that I can kind of focus on, which is kind of cool. One thing I do like, and I know this is kind of a mixed bag. This just dropped, I think, in yesterday's build for the first time. You start off by seeing everyone's serial number, and then if you scan them, you actually see who the pilot is. I like that. I think that's kind of cool. I think that's a neat way. Now, if they're in your party, you automatically, even though you have the serial number below, up above it, you'll see the name. So you'll know who's, your party members. But in terms of just Joe Blow flying around, like, that's how you do. And I kind of like that. That's kind of neat. It's going to make major dogfights hard to call. It can. I mean, you could actually start calling them by their serial numbers. That way you're like, because I mean, like, imagine, because of course, this is a big thing for Chris. Chris is a big fan of World War II dogfights. It's not like people had, their, IDs saying their names on those per se. So you'd be like, I got one on my 6 or whatever, but you at least have the IDs. One thing you could do is also be like, okay, this ID, get his name, that kind of a thing. I think if you have like a reputation involved, that might be part of it too, where it's like, okay, I'll distract him. I need you to start checking him. Who is, Dog Smacker 42, so go check their names. Let me know who Dog Smacker 42 is, and then we're going to be focusing on him. I don't know. There's lots of, your point is valid. I'm just trying to think of other things about it that might, counteract that or give something else, because that is definitely a con. What would the pros be in that? That's kind of the thing I'm wondering about. I've been saying this for a long time. We need to scan to see who's which ship faction, which ship, etc. So it makes engagements have a more real feel. That's kind of the thing for me. Like I was mentioning it earlier, this kind of harkens back to me to the old X-Wing missions, where like part of it was you would have to make sure that the Empire wasn't like sneaking spy equipment in a container ship to be dropped off at a rebel base. So you'd have to, like, as an X-Wing pilot, you have to go scan each of the items to find which ones are, legit. And oh, I'm getting shot at. One sec. I thought you were dead. Is it you? Maybe it's you. Oh yeah, so hold on. Let me try this. So you see he has the serial number. I don't know if this will work for non-player characters. Let's find out. No, it doesn't work for NPCs. But I do like that fact for the players that you can do that. That's kind of cool. Or that guy could be dead for all I know. Hold on. Maybe it's this guy that's shooting at me. Are you shooting? Is it you? Is it you that's the problem? Let's find out. Nope. I'll tell you who the problem is. Me shooting you. I don't know what that would mean. What about you? What about you? What's your deal? Oh, that's not a derelict ship. That's just a thing that sparks. Okay. It's a sparky thing. Oh, shooting at me. Is it you? Can't be you, right? Maybe it could be you. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Simbax 69. So that one actually did work. So yeah, I like that. I like the fact that you can do that. That's cool. To me, at any rate. I like the idea that you need to scan before engagement. No pilot in real time is gonna shit anything without verifying it because of repercussions. That's right, legal repercussions. I like shit anything better. Kind of like the missile alarm, just less annoying. Yeah, the lack of audio on the hit marker is just a pain in the ass for me. I hate the fact that they don't have that marker anymore, or the sound. And I think they've said it's a bug, but I'm not 100% on that one. All right, do I have any? No more priorities. Well, you know what? Hold on, we've accepted this priority. Let's see if anybody's actually hunting the Polaris. We'll see.
Shields offline.
Your mom's offline. What the hell does that mean? I don't know. It's the last known location one, so there's a high chance that no, I'm not gonna get anything. We'll see. Sadly, it's that time. Need to go to bed. Thank you, man. It's good to see you. glad you were able to hop back in. Yeah, I probably got about a good half hour before I'm hopping off either, so you're not going to be missing too much. But I'll be back on Friday, and yeah, depending on if Dune is calling, if the sleeper is awakening or not, that'll kind of determine what wacky adventures I'm up to then. But have a good night, True Hog. Good to see ya. Good to see ya. Or no, have a good night, Vlad. True Hog's still here. Just the last name I saw. So I have good rep with the factions, so does another pilot make engagements less likely, but higher for opposite rep factions, so I think it's a win. I agree. We'll find out Friday. Yeah. Awesome. I'm looking forward to it, man. Have a good night. I will say one thing I am tremendously missing at this new place. The last place I was at had actual AC, and this place does not. And I haven't gotten the portable unit for it yet. And so even though it's not like terribly hot out yet, I mean, it's freaking Seattle area, so it's not going to be even warm, let alone hot for a while. It does get kind of humid, and I hate that. I'll tell you, fat guys, we don't like humidity. Don't like it at all. It could go fucking take a jump right off the edge of a humid cliff for all we care. So you know what? Just get rid of it. Just drop it. But yeah, I gotta figure out that problem, because this room also, because I've got two computers, one of which is constantly pooping out graphics card heat, and then I've got these lights here. You can see right there. Those are pumping out heat. Monitors that are pumping out heat. So it gets a little warm, gets a little humid. Yeah. I should put a throne up just for specifically the AC unit. Thank you for contributing to the AC unit. Much appreciated. Oh, almost there. Almost there. I honestly don't know what I'm expecting to find here. We picked up that mission forever ago. If it's a last known location type thing, that location has probably been abandoned a long time ago. I have a green screen for my streams, so extra lights. It gets hot. My AC went out light. Yeah, that's the worst, man. Oh, and the other whammy is we have window frames that are, oh god, what was the term? I want to say sediment, but that's not the right word. It's basically the crank ones, which makes if you're using portable air conditioning units, you can't do the slidey thing where you put the thing in there and you slide it down and it clamps it in place. You actually and they're outside cranks instead of inside cranks, which means you can't even use the universal ones. Like, it's the worst combination. The worst combination. I gotta go freaking make a custom thingy for it, and it's dumb. Not single pane. It's gonna bug me. Because I had never heard the term before. I thought it was I just called them like hand crank ones. Let's see what it's called. I also learned that the AC unit I had at my old place before I moved here was called a split window one, and I didn't know that either. I've learned so much about air conditioning for this thing. Let's see. I think window. God, what was it called? It's gonna bug the crap out of me. Portable air casement. That was the word. Split units are good. They're pretty advanced now. Yeah, no, it worked really well. They only had one in there, but the nice thing about the split unit was it was a relatively new unit. Like the apartment was built like 7 years ago, so it was all like kind of a very open air concept. So one split unit was actually able to like AC most of the place, and then they had fans in all the rooms to just really get it to circulate, and it was surprisingly efficient. Yeah, casement. It sucks. Casement is poop. That's right. You heard it here first, folks. Casement is poop. There we go. That's where I'm going. We're all going over here, guys. This is where we're heading. As in, crank that sucker. That's right. That's right. All right. Go to their last known location. I did it. We won.
Look, I know a lot of you are upset about the whole slicer thing. That doesn't mean you have to get in the way of what the frontier fighters are doing now.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Don't you EE civilians have to get hurt? If you get in the way.
It looks like fighting's going on, at least. That's nice.
That was Amelia Boyd, leader of the frontier fighters. Don't let her face you. Stay focused and let's get this done.
That's all right. Their rep doesn't count for me, so, you know, it's fine. Who's fighting what? Are there PCs here? That looks like a PC. Okay. Yeah, let's start participating in the battle. Oh, no! Run! Okay. I think we're good. How about you? You look like a bad man. You're a Scorpius bad man. I don't expect to really survive this. I'm just screwing around. Woo! Uh-oh.
Shit. The Polaris made a break for it. Secure the area and we'll go after him.
All right. Look. Ow. Ow. Hold on. There we go. Man, that thing's got some shields on it.
Shields hit.
Yeah, I know. It's fine. We're just having a grand old time. My torque! It's imbalanced! That's the equivalent of a spaceship's chakra. Oh my god. Blurry. Man, this thing has got shields for years. Oh, nope, that's... Did I lose? Oh, there he is. Like, come on, man.
Shields hit.
Brrr, brrr. Come on, you. Ah.
Shield down.
You think? Gave you that idea. That's crazy.
Target destroyed.
There we go. Next. There, you.
Ballistics low.
You think? I mean, I've been shooting a lot of them. Whoa! That was a close missile shot, like literally right next to me. I heard beep and I was dead. Wait a minute. Oh, did you soft death me, you bastards? Did you soft death me? Look at my poor smoky ass ship. Look what they did to my baby. Well, that's it. They're gonna pay. Where you guys at? Where you guys at? I'm ready. I'll mess y'all up. Ooh. You're flying around. Hold on. What about you? Hey, just be cool, guys. We're gonna take this cutlass. This is so awesome and dumb at the same time. I can't tell. It's small enough. I mean, I would assume it's going faster than me, but I genuinely cannot tell. Oh yeah, now it feels like it's smaller. Oh, look at him. He's fucking around. We could totally catch up with him. Meanwhile, look in the distance. You can see the little flickers. There's a little battle going on. Buddy, come on. I'm assuming it's an NPC. I'm hoping he's doing like a patrol. I'm hoping he'll come back around. I think like the bounty missions are up. I don't know about the beacons. Yeah, I'm trying to get him close enough. Fortunately, it's like definitely further than my poor little gun. Oh wait, hold on. Is this my? Let's swap over to this guy. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Let's go. You and me. Not gonna lie, that looks super peaceful. Look at him, he's just big chilling. Yeah, so he's just like doing his little stunts, spinning around. Whoa, man, I did something that exerted me. Look at that. It's like at 154 BPM. Where are you going? Come on, you got to be patrolling. You got to make your way around. The one time I didn't bring a tractor with me. Guy's having way too much fun. Come on, head this way. Head this way. You're a jerk. Look at this guy. Look how far he is. Just doesn't care. Not a care in the world. All right, you know what? You know what? I got my marks or whatever they're called, my script. I think it's, let's go see if we can spend some script on Wicklow. Let's see if we can get a Wicklow scrippy mission and spend some of our gains. Yeah, medic gameplay actually is one of the things Briku really wants to play with. He's been very excited about it. That's why he bought the Cutlass Red, is he wants to do medic gameplay. And like literally just as he got it, that was when they pulled it out. He's like, God damn it. But he's been so stoked about that. Oh, that's the other thing about the TAC, man. I'm just here to pitch how awesome the TAC is. So put a little rover inside your TAC. Got the med bed in the TAC. You got your freaking flight bay on your TAC. You got cargo space on your TAC. Like there's so many. Oh, hold on. Are we freezed? I mean, it's choppy. This isn't me just sitting there. I saw it flicker once. Might crash out. We might. I think it's a 2, I think. Oh, it's caught up. Yay, good. Thank goodness. I was a little concerned, not gonna lie. I'm not accepting that. I'm not accepting that contract that I've already accepted. Neutralize reinforcements. How about this? I neutralize your face with my fist. Okay, let's see what we can do with this script. Come on, let's find some script stuff. Well, we didn't succeed at the locate and neutralize. Oh well. Collection. What do we got? Nope. Bring the juvenile Valkar fangs. Bring 5 Sabir. Smoke Daddy. Want armor look like tree? That's right, the Ace Interceptor helmets. I forgot about that. Oh yeah, and the Wicklow favors. Yeah. Quartz Energy SMG. Okay, script. Bring 50. Wow, that's a lot of script. That's a lot of script per favor. 50 for one favor, huh? I don't know if I have that much. Hold on, let's find out. Where's my... So I'm on New Babbage, so I should, once we find an inventory thingy-madoober, we'll go downstairs. There's gonna be one downstairs. Splink! Splinky dink! All right, let's get down there. Lobby! Get in there. Get in there. Yeah, look at us. Look at us being victorious. Let's look. How many of these favors do I have? I don't think I have enough. But I have some. What do you think? Other? Seems like an other. Don't those look like footballs? They look like footballs to me. Oh, hold on. 30. Oh, 40. Oh, I'm 10 short. I have 10 short. Okay. Dang it. Dang it. Almost there, but not there enough. All right, hold on. Any priority thingy? Nope. 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 All right. Well, fine. What do we got for mercenary? Look at all these things. Look at all these things. Where are you gonna home base? I'm a very RP guy. I mean, literally, my org has a huge backstory, which, by the way, ! org in chat. You'll see the link to that, and yeah, it's got a nice little backstory, very historically interconnected. My character has a backstory, and I've also got an alt account for a series that I'm planning to do, kind of a 0 to quasi empire. He's got a backstory. Long story short, because of that, they actually always start in the same places because that's where they're from. For this guy, he is a New Babbage guy. The other guy that I've got an account for, he is a Lorville guy because he actually is a 2nd generation Lorville dude. And he's kind of optimistic, which is the only way you could survive in Lorville. But yeah, this will be my home base at least until Castra, because the org. So my other guy, he'll always be Lorville because that's where he was born and raised. But but this guy, he actually has a background that starts in Castra, but won't be able to obviously start there until then. But we also have a forward base in Microtech out in the wilderness. So base building, that's where we're going to put our bases on Microtech for narrative reasons. I'm a sucker for RP. I love to play the roles. Love it. Love it. How about yourself? Where are you going to home base in 411? You going to be all super close for Invictus? You going to do frickin' ArcCorp? Ooh, what a pretty day. Look how pretty it is. This game is just freaking screenshot simulator, man. I love it. It looks so pretty, man. All the time, all the time. Look at that city, man. All right, since we don't have as much time left, what I'm thinking is we'll probably, let's just do some flying around for a little bit. Just enjoy the sights, you know? Orgs based on pirate hunting and corporation greed, 80%, 20% bad, a little mafia style, nice. Backlore is citizen descended from Earth with military backgrounds, nice. Mine is a explorer org that was founded during the tail end of the Messer regime, and they worked as smugglers for the resistance, basically. And they used that money to basically explore because they didn't believe in what the ICC was doing, which was exploration in the name of conquest. But our people are exploration in the name of discovery and making money. Because the funny thing is, they were all smugglers and freelancers and bodyguards and stuff, but they had a passion for exploration. So they've found a way to kind of legitimize their money-making ventures. I'm all for some law and order, but this is space, and during expansion of the human race and conquering, some bad will need to happen. That's true, but that bad will come from the fact that there's already bad out there. It's going to be literally like the Wild West, where it's like the only reason that there were problems with people out in the Wild West were because there were people there. And that's not a complaint, because narratively that's going to be very interesting, because nothing is more compelling than conflict in a story. Stories are built on conflict. I'm hoping we to get an org we hate and do. Yeah, I'm sure you'll find them. I'm sure you'll find one that you can justifiably hate with love.
Welcome to the ASOP.
All right, let's see. What the hell do we want to fly? What do we want to zoom around in? I was thinking about pulling out the Intrepid. You know, the Intrepid is a pretty fun little zipper. I'm trying to remember. There was another one that I had. I'm trying to remember which one it was. That was surprisingly nimble. Oh, the Golem. The Golem was actually surprisingly fun too. But now we'll do the Intrepid for now. I think the Intrepid will be a nice little zippy zoomy. The Intrepid is a great like starter experience ship. It is not an all-purpose. It is definitely not a combat ship. But if you're just trying to live out in space, it is a great little space camper. It's the little camper that could, you know? Oh yeah, sorry. I got links protected for. I've had bad spam previously. But feel free to join our Discord and definitely send me the link there, or in game. You've obviously seen my name. Feel free to send it in Spectrum or whatever. I'd love to see it. Mine is Red Delta. You can just Google with Star Citizen next to it. Come up. Nice. Okay, I'll take a look. I will take a gander with mine eyes. All right. Huh. Yeah, one thing I'm very pleasantly surprised by is just how pleasant the Intrepid is. The Intrepid is a fun little ship. If I had the opportunity to like do over in this game, and I'm not talking just like start from scratch, but like brand new user experience, never having played before, I probably, if it was around at that time, would have picked the Intrepid because I feel like it's a good, like, starting, like, I can't even say industry ship, but like delivery ship, because you got 4 cargo spots. You literally have one of the few places that has a shelving unit that's built for packages. It's great. Yeah, that's the key word, starter. Yeah, 100%. And it's so zippy. Actually, let's do the opposite. Make sure I didn't, okay, good. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't in like nav mode because that might be a little fast for me to handle. Let's see if my depth perception is percepting. Hey, nice. All right, yeah, let's pull it back a little bit. Just a little. Let's see if I can go through the middle. But I've never really done that. I think that'll be pretty fun. Let's try that. For all I know, it could be clipped. Like they're like, yeah, no, you can't go through it. We'll find out. Whee! Okay, that worked. Oh, the package delivery locations. Man, I'm excited to start doing those. Oza. That was how I made most of my money when I first started playing. I'd go to all the package delivery spots. Our corp. Basically be Amazon delivery. Amazon, ding dong. Ugh. Just such a chill vibe to fly around in this thing, man. Turn this into like a TikTok live stream, man. Just no conversation, just some low fly music and zippity zoom. Because I'm not really a low flyist. I do not have those talents, but I can just fly through the city. Especially at night, man. This game is pretty gorgeous at night. It's all light effects, though. I mean, that's one thing you can always do pretty well on games like this. I remember pretty early on playing this, and we took, what was it? I think an Ursa out from the garage in the Commons and just drove around here. Totally got lost. Had no idea where we were. It was really fun though. Yeah, Lorville is gorgeous at night. Especially after the rework, man. Ugh. I'm just waiting for them to have enough like native fauna in this game that you could like maybe get chased around by like space grizzly bears in the middle of the tundra or something. That'd be kind of cool. We need space grizzlies. Facts. Y'all know this to be true. Yeah, New Babbage is probably my favorite overall location, just because if you average out like the feel, the ease of you know, access, and the looks of the places you're flying near it, overall I'd say it averages out pretty darn high. But like Orison is positively gorgeous when you're on foot. But when you're just flying around, it's a bunch of rods. You know what I mean? That's the one thing for me. And I mean, that's more of an aesthetic thing for me. I'm just not a big fan of that look. But yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Oh, am I on autopilot? Yes. Wacky. I would explain that. Okay. And this used to be my go-to entrance back before they physicalized cargo. Because I'd just go down here and, you know, have my big old cargo ship and poop it out at the TDD, yo. For New Babbage because of it being on planet, but it's a little far out. Yeah, that's the one negative. It's like compared to all the other locations, it is kind of a distant location, you know? Remember when Hangars gave you the hangar door number instead of your gamer tag? Yes. Hangar 1, Hangar 2, Hangar 3, yep. I was actually thinking about that a couple days ago. We're almost at the 1-year anniversary of having personalized hangars. And then 2 to 3 more months from them, we'll be at the 1-year anniversary of them working relatively consistently. I want to go into places like this. Like, all these little locations have such promise. It's like, this would be kind of cool to be able to go into, you know? Look at this place. Like, look at that. The promise of apartment buildings, you know? It's pretty cool. Woo! Ready to go to the nightclubs. Exclusive places like Chairman's Only Club. Yeah, I'm waiting for the Chairman's Club, dude. I remember when I put my first K into this game, which, oof, man, those numbers. But yeah, when I got Chairman's Club, I'm like, oh, I heard the Chairman's Club's got a place. It's like, it technically does. You just can't go into it yet. But once it can, man, I'm going to feel so fancy. I'm going to be a fancy, fancy guy. It's going to be great. I'm gonna be king fancy. Oh, is it right there? There we go. Oh, I thought it was that one. Is it not that one? Oh, is it that one? Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I don't think I've had one this far out before. At least not in a long time. Crazy. I am glad that they all don't go to the exact same hangar anymore. Boy, that was causing some queue issues. Flop. Beautiful. All right, guys. All right. You know what? I think it's time for me to wrap up. But you know what? I had a great time. It is super awesome to be back streaming again. And anytime I come back from a small break, whether it's from moving or, you know, like I twist my ankle and need some time to, you know, heal up or whatever, it always just feels kind of rough starting up again, because you never know, like, do people want to come hang out? People want to watch? People want to, you know, enjoy what I've got to say, you know, be my buddies, my couch co-ops. And so it's been really nice to see that so many people have come out to, you know, hang out, have fun, have a good time. And if you are having a good time over on the Twitch side, you know, feel free to drop a follow. Over on the YouTube side, if you're having a good time, please feel free to subscribe. Really mean a lot. I'm definitely trying to build more on the YouTube side to kind of build that up a bit. But I hope y'all had fun. I will be back on Friday, and we will either be playing some more Star Citizen, or if I get into the Dune Awakened beta, we'll be checking that out. But yeah, there will definitely be some more 411 content over the next week, especially once ILW comes out. So if you had a good time, if you enjoyed yourself, high fives to all y'all, and I'll talk to you on Friday. Have a good night, guys. Bye.